Shooby-doo-wah, shooby-doo-wah, ba-doo-boo, shooby-doo-wah, loobity-boop, ba-yee, shooby-doo-boo, da-ba-da-bee, loo-boo, shooba-da-bee, ba-doo-ba-dee-bee-dee-boo-doo-boo, bee-dee-bee-dee-ba-bow, la-ba-dee-doo, a-lee. Smooth transition, yeah. Zoom this in a little bit. Turn the light back on. Alright. Show it one more time. Oh, going upside down a bit. Yeah, that's right in the way. All right. That motor and tranny need to come out. I'm basically filling you in on where I'm at right now. But that motor and tranny need to come out. I've got this jack here. There's also one underneath the engine, underneath the transmission. And so the reason why the tranny's touching the bottom of the floor is because I've got it jacked up too. I could probably lower it a little bit, but the transmission has to lift up out of a saddle. So it has to come up a little. Ideally, I would like to save this engine and tranny. I know it's got to come out of that hole somehow. And the power steering pump clears. I just don't have enough room to lift the rear end of it up. I know I'm going to have to need something strong to pull it out with. Windshield is the old school way of taking them out, but that motor's too tall. It wouldn't fit through the windshield. I've got the front cross member undone, so it goes up and down. I know I'm on the right track. The problem is there is a cross member or two underneath that motor. That jack right there ain't even touching anything as of right now. So I know there should be a way to get this out without having to use a forklift. That cross member won't go past that frame because it sits on it. That caught me off guard a bit. I don't think it's because the frame rail's bent. Not going to rule that out. Let's see what this side looks like. Yeah. See that? Oh no. Here. Sorry. I mean, look at that. Really. That frame rail moves. That one doesn't. So yeah. I know it's got to come out forwards. So, if anybody out there has any familiarity with pulling a motor and tranny out of a 1965 International school bus that was converted into an RV, I'm sure there might be one of you. But if there's anybody out there who knows how to pull the motor and tranny out of a gasser, I know I'm close. I know there can't be much left. I just kind of need a guidance. You know, somebody to aim me in the right direction. Because I know that motor's got to come up and down a little bit. I don't know if I can remove the cross member that holds the transmission. I've got the saddle unbolted, so the transmission should lift up and come out. But I think the bell housing on the tranny is hitting the bottom of the floor, and that's why I'm not getting that much movement. And then the motor, the cross member's hitting the frame, and underneath the motor there's a cross member too, that even if the motor could go lower, it's just going to rest on that cross member. Sorry, not intending to look emo, it's just... So yeah, yeah, if there's anybody out there with some knowledge, hit me up in the comments. And if you know any other things about this bus, it's a Red Diamond 406. It has the stick shift in it. I sawzalled the linkage off. So everything should be unhooked, because I sawzalled through the clutch pedal and the linkage, and it's going to get a 454 in it with an automatic. The bus, the weight of it, I know exactly how much it weighs. A 454 should be enough. But yeah, just how these motors and trannies came out, or if you have to separate the motor and tranny, I can do that. I don't want to, but... And if there's any parts manuals or... I can't find nothing on this thing, I'll be honest with you. It's a, I can find stuff on stuff that has the dog nose, but this is a cab over design, or the flat nose, or whatever you want to call it, where the driver's seat sits in front of the steering wheels and steering all together. I can find information on diesels. I can find information on the dog nose. But these flat-fronted gas engine international school buses, where the engine's in the front, I cannot find diddly squat. So if anybody knows anything and is willing to share that knowledge, or at least share where I can hunt down that knowledge, that would be fantastic. You know, if there's I've got a local library I can go to. I need the name of a book. Something, because Google has nothing. Google is me in economics class. I has no idea what I'm even talking about. So, oh. So yeah, if anybody knows anything, let me know. I'm going to try and keep working on it, maybe figure out a way, but I figure why not use the power of the internet? Know what I'm saying? I don't know why I got myself into this crap. Yeah, go on Craigslist. You have $4,500. Let's spend it on something stupid. Went on Craigslist, bought this thing because it was the first thing that popped up, and I kind of wanted an RV, and I wanted something cool. I didn't want your typical Winnebago, and no, I had to get this thing. I don't even know what the hell it is. Just here with my thumb up my butt. Alrighty, well, y'all take it easy. Because